Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Mary and Sam. We're so happy to have you here with us for our second episode. We received so many wonderful comments and messages after our first episode. It's great to see how excited you all are to learn English with us.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us again. It's fantastic to see so many of you enjoying our first episode, where we talked about introducing yourself in English. We're thrilled to be back with more tips to help you improve your English skills.
Today, we're going to talk about something really important: how to start daily conversations in English. This is something we all do every day, whether it's at work, school, or just when we're out and about. Starting a conversation might seem a bit scary at first, but once you know a few key phrases and strategies, it gets a lot easier.
Absolutely. Being able to start a conversation is key to building your confidence in English. Whether you're meeting someone for the first time, asking for directions, or just making small talk, these skills are super useful. And the best part is, with a little practice, anyone can do it.
Let's dive into some common situations where you might need to start a conversation. For example, meeting someone for the first time. This could be at a party, a work event, or even just bumping into someone at the store. Sometimes all it takes is a simple greeting to break the ice and get the conversation going.
Yes, a great way to start is with a simple greeting like, "Hi, how are you?" Or, "Hello, nice to meet you." You can follow that with a question to keep the conversation going, like, "How do you know Frank?" Or, "What do you do?" These questions are open-ended, which means they require more than just a yes or no answer. This helps keep the conversation flowing.
Exactly. And when you're meeting someone for the first time, it's also helpful to have a few questions prepared in case the conversation slows down. You might ask about their hobbies, their work, or even what they think of the event you're both attending. For example, you could say, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Or, "Have you been to this kind of event before?"
Another common situation is asking for directions. If you're traveling or in a new place, you might need help finding something. You can say, "Excuse me, can you help me find restaurant?" Or, "Could you tell me where City Hall is?" It's always good to start with "excuse me" because it shows politeness and catches the person's attention in a respectful way.
And don't worry if you don't understand the directions at first. It's okay to ask for clarification. You can say, "Sorry, could you say that again?" Or, "Can you show me on a map?" People are usually happy to help, especially if they see that you're trying your best to understand.
Exactly. And when you're ordering food or coffee, you can start with something like, "I'd like a cappuccino, please." Or if you're unsure what to get, you can ask, "What do you recommend?" This is especially useful if you're at a new restaurant or cafe and want to try something different.
And if you have any dietary restrictions or preferences, it's important to communicate those as well. You can say, "I'm allergic to onions. Does this dish contain any?" Or, "I'm vegetarian. Do you have any vegetarian options?" This way, you can enjoy your meal without any worries.
And don't forget about small talk. This can happen anywhere at the bus stop, in line at the grocery store, or during a coffee break. You can comment on the weather like, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" Or ask about someone's hobbies, "Do you have any plans for the weekend?" Small talk is a great way to connect with others and make the time pass more pleasantly.
Another great small talk topic is current events or popular culture. You could say something like, "Did you see the latest episode of Game of Thrones?" Or, "I heard there's a new restaurant opening nearby. Have you tried it?" These types of questions can lead to longer conversations and help you learn more about the person you're talking to.
These are all great ways to start a conversation. Remember, the key is to be friendly and open. People appreciate when you make an effort, even if your English isn't perfect. And if you ever feel stuck, you can always go back to the basics. A smile and a simple question can go a long way.
All right, let's show you how this works in real life with some role playing. We'll take turns being the person starting the conversation. Feel free to repeat after us or even practice with a friend later.
Okay, let's start with meeting someone for the first time. I'll go first. Hi, my name's Sam. What's your name?
Hi, Sam. I'm Mary. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mary. How do you know the host?
Oh, we work together. How about you?
I'm an old friend from college.
Great job, Sam. See how simple that was? Let's try another one, asking for directions. Excuse me, can you help me find the nearest coffee shop?
Sure, there's one just around the corner. Go straight and then take the first left.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Nice. And here's how you might order food at a restaurant. I'd like a cheeseburger with fries, please.
Certainly. Would you like anything to drink with that?
Yes, I'll have a soda, please.
Coming right up. Lastly, let's try some small talk. It's really warm today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Perfect weather for a walk.
Definitely. Do you like walking in the park?
I do. It's so relaxing.
That was fun. Remember, the more you practice, the easier it gets. Let's do a few more examples to really get the hang of it.
Great idea, Mary. Let's try a scenario where you meet someone at a social event, like a friend's birthday party. Hi, I'm Sam. How do you know Jack?
Hi, Sam. I'm Mary. We've been friends since high school. How about you?
We work together. I've heard so much about you.
That's so nice to hear. Are you enjoying the party?
Yes, it's been great. The food is amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely. I especially love the cake.
Me too. I'm a big fan of chocolate.
This kind of conversation is great for making connections at social events. It's all about finding common ground and building on it.
And here's another situation. What if you're at a networking event and you want to talk to someone you've just met?
You could start by introducing yourself and then ask about their work. For example, "Hi, I'm Mary. What do you do?" Or, "Hi, I'm Mary. What brings you to this event?"
And then you could follow up with something like, "That sounds interesting. How did you get into that field?" Or, "What's your favorite part of your job?"
Exactly. And don't forget to share a little about yourself too. Conversations are a two-way street, so it's important to both ask and answer questions.
Let's try another role play this time. You're asking someone for help with something at work or school. "Excuse me, Mary. Could you help me with this report? I'm not sure how to format it correctly."
Of course, Sam. I'd be happy to help. What exactly are you having trouble with?
I'm not sure how to organize the sections. Should I start with the introduction or go straight to the main points?
It's usually best to start with an introduction to give an overview. Then, you can go into the main points. Do you want me to show you an example?
That would be great. Thank you.
See how easy that was? Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. It's a great way to learn and build relationships.
And it works the other way too. If someone asks you for help, it's a good opportunity to start a conversation. You could say, "Sure, I can help with that. What exactly do you need?" And then continue from there.
Now let's talk a little about cultural nuances in English-speaking countries. When you're starting a conversation, politeness is very important. Simple words like please, thank you, and excuse me can make a big difference.
Yes, and body language is important too. For example, making eye contact shows that you're engaged in the conversation, but don't stare, it can be uncomfortable. A friendly smile goes a long way as well.
And sometimes, in English-speaking cultures, people might use small talk as a way to be polite or to ease into more serious topics. It's not just about the words, it's about building a connection. So, even if you're just talking about the weather, it's helping to create a friendly atmosphere.
Also, sometimes conversations don't go as planned. Maybe the person you're talking to is busy or in a hurry. If that happens, don't worry. You can simply say, "No problem, maybe another time," and leave it at that.
Exactly. It's all about being respectful and understanding. And if you ever feel nervous, just remember that everyone starts somewhere. And the more you practice, the better you'll get.
Another tip is to pay attention to the other person's reactions. If they seem interested, you can keep the conversation going. If they seem distracted or give short answers, It might be a sign that they're not able to talk right now. And that's okay. It's all part of learning to read social cues.
Now, it's your turn to practice. We're going to say a few conversation starters, and we'd like you to respond. Don't worry. Take your time.
Here we go. Hi, how are you? Excuse me, could you help me find the nearest bus stop? What's your favorite food? Do you like reading? What's your favorite book? How long have you been working here?
Great job. If you want to practice more, you can write your responses in the comments or practice with a friend. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you use these conversation starters, the more natural they'll feel. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and start talking to people.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical English lessons. We have so much more to share with you.
And in our next episode, we're going to talk about how to handle different situations in English, like what to say when you don't understand something. So stay tuned.
Also, we'd love to hear about your experiences starting conversations in English. Share your stories in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today. Remember, practice is key to mastering English, so keep at it.
And don't forget, the more you practice, the easier it gets. Keep practicing, stay confident, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.